Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Kuma 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 Bear. And our first episode was, of course, an introductory episode. We get our main girl, Luna, or Yuna, that's what I meant to say. Yuna, she plays this game. It's like a VR MMO game, so she just kind of puts on this helmet, lays in bed, and just experiences this wonderful world with a very not great name. And she has a pretty good time there, for sure. She's got like a bear suit and bare hands, so you can tell she's very much into the game. And that is really what the episode was about for the most part. Her just doing like an event, a quest, and succeeding at it. Everyone's like, wow, Bloody Bear is so good. Good job. We didn't know you could do it. And there's all sorts of people that were just looking down on her because of her bear suit, not willing to give her a chance, understand just how competent and powerful and scary she can be. But eventually everyone kind of learned their lesson when she took down the big bad black viper. And that was the bulk of the episode, but we did get a little bit near the end, which was, I think, pretty important because that gave us a bit of a glimpse into her real life. Like, she clearly does something on the computer to make a lot of money. She was like, buy, sell. I don't know if those are like stocks or what exactly she's doing. Maybe selling things she makes in the game. Like, what's it called? Real world trading? Like, I don't know. You get rare items in the game, you sell them to people for real money. Maybe that's a thing she's doing. I don't know. They were very vague on what she was doing exactly, but I got the impression she makes a lot of money doing it. Apparently she can just throw a quick 3 million yen to her parents and they go on a quick vacation. Right. But she had a talk with her grandpa, which gave us, I think, a lot of information on her. For example, she doesn't go to school. That's not great. I mean, this is an anime. You gotta go to school. That's kind of the part of the package. But yeah, the grandpa like borderline threatened to stop being her co-signer if she doesn't come to visit, and she just like begrudgingly accepts it. Calls it mendokusai and all that. So I really get. And there's also some line about living in that fantasy world. So that little bit we got at the end, I think, made it pretty clear that she's really sucked into that game. Like, she kind of views that as the real world, and coming to our world is just like a quick break from it that she has to do occasionally. So it is possible she has an unhealthy obsession with the game, right? That could be a thing. At least that's the impression I got. I could be wrong. We only have one episode to go by so far. And we've only really met like one main character, right? I don't know if anyone in the game is like real people she knows in real life. Maybe there's like one guy that was just like, watching her from a distance, saying something about rival or something. He might be somebody she knows in real life. But yeah, no way to really know who's an NPC and who's not in the game so far. But hopefully there's some people in there that she knows from real life that can maybe, convince her to take more breaks from the game if she is a little bit too addicted to it. But I don't know, it's just a lot of speculation, really. We haven't really got that much, and maybe we can get into the episode and learn a bit more about her. So that's kind of what I plan to do. So let's do that. 3, 2, 1, go. Bum, bum, bum. Link start. Yes, the name. And there you go. Confirmation on that. Yeah, somebody pointed out that she had a different avatar at the end of the episode. What are we talking? The bear suit? For addicts. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, the only one way to find out is it's the bear suit. She's got the bear suits. So that explains that much, at least. Well, you don't like it? Doesn't it look cute? It's a bear set. Pretty nice. I mean, I've seen worse cheat items and people in your position. A survey. Duh, those are the worst. I do love her outfit, though, by the way. Well, well, yeah. Nobody considers real life to be all that fun. Is there anything you care about in real life whatsoever? Oh, okay then. It's a really cool shot. Is that the most important question? Okay, that survey wasn't too bad. And our opening. But yeah, if it's a powerful item, then it makes sense she would use it even if it's not really her style exactly. It does give your enemies a false sense of security, because they think somebody in a bear suit, bear kigurumi, couldn't possibly be a threat to them. Little do they know. That is a very powerful item, and man, she's cute. I just have this pile of corpses. Can I get some money for it, please? Yeah, there's clearly more girls to meet in this show. Just the bear-themed attacks, just so silly. You know, Kuma's written so many different ways in the title, it really is lost in the English version. Yes, you are now bear mode. Please enjoy it. Is this reality? I somehow doubt that you can. Yeah, there's no... Oh, level 1? Just completely reset? That's rough. But hey, it's kind of like ascending, you know, like a gacha game, right? You can be even stronger now when you level up again, right? That's how it works. Isekai, really? So we really are just going full isekai? Oh no, that sounds like... Hey, that's the wolf I think that were stacked in a pile of corpses in the opening. So, I can guess how he's gonna end up. Although he is quite fast. But you have your bear suit. Don't despair, you got your bear suit. You got this. I got a stick. Bonk. Bonk him. Oh, damn. That was a bonk. That was a next level bonk. Yeah, that's definitely what that is, not just some random stick. But anyway, you won, so... Yeah, she's clearly in a real world now. So much for not being an isekai anime. I mean, she's not anymore. Oh, wow. No, damn. That looked quite painful. Yeah, you wolves, you might want to leave now. Yes, this is your savior. So, yeah, now we know why she looks different, because she got isekai. She might. Oh yeah, I'm wearing a bear suit. No wonder she's looking at me weird. Gorgeous. And your name? Dina. Now do I get a reward? This just sounds like a quest. She's looking for your name above your head. Because that's what an NPC would have. I mean, a player would have it too. I'm going to sell it. You can't waste a wolf corpse. Yeah, that sounds pleasant. Just casually whipping out that knife with a smile on her face. Just blood on the knife. It's a hardcore update. Hey, we got level 3. Dimensional bear box. I want a dimensional bear box. Hey, there's a crystal. And meat. I'll just stick it in my bear mouth. I suppose. We call it the dimensional bear bag. So what we saw at episode 1 was very much like a skip forward kind of thing, and now we're catching up to it. Do you take wolf meat? Wow, really? Die, ski. Okay, so she's got money at least. She's not that scary. Like, I know she looks like a bear, but she's still cute. No need to panic. Yeah, I'm just gonna whip a bunch of corpses on the table. Never seen someone say they were attacked by wolves in such a positive way. Good thing Yuna was around. That's her name now. Do I get a reward? Ooh, gold. I'll just stick this in here. Oh, wow. How kind. Considering she saved her life, you know. Yeah, I can definitely understand wanting to help. But she likes money, but she's not like super greedy with it or anything, so that's good. What was that look? Yeah, I definitely recognize her from the opening, because I remember that big pink bow in the back of her head. Yeah, if you didn't want it, I'll take it. I'm saving up for a new PC, so that would probably help for that. Good thing you have a guide. Yeah, I was actually about to say, how much attention would you get walking around town like this? No kidding. And you probably can't take it off either. I think they implied that earlier. Ooh, dinner. This is her eating attire. It is pretty nice. Let me check out those grapes. Can I have a doggy bag? Yeah, just focus on eating for right now. Well, wow, that food. That's one hell of a doggy bag. So, where are we staying exactly? Thank you. Yeah. Then we can finally take a rest. They're also her pajamas. She's an all-purpose outfit, really, is what I'm trying to say. The feet being different colors bothers me slightly. The lack of being symmetrical. Yeah, that's what you actually look like. You know, she never actually mentioned you would be isekai, and I think she should have mentioned that. Isekai, duh. Yeah, it's like they're real people. It's so unsettling. Try to escape the real world by going to a game, and now you're in a new real world. It's horrible. Yeah, she's not too bothered. Okay. I mean, Subaru was also excited about it being isekai at first. Just saying. I'm not sure that's what they meant by that. Oh, jeez. Holy shit. That caught me off guard a little bit. Wow. Yeah, I agree. The show's really good at having that feeling of just momentum and speed and power. Yeah, that. Impressive fireball. That rock never stood a chance. Bear. That was almost a title drop. Almost, so close. Oh no, the gloves. You can't just take them off. Well, yeah, I think we're stuck with the bear stuff. Hey, Fina. Glad to see you're doing well. Man, that beaming smile. It must be protected. Sure. That's what I am. Yeah. Adventures are usually pretty important in these settings, so... Yeah, we gotta go do that. And we know she does that because of the first episode. Yeah, how old are you anyway? Like 10? Yes. It's not a proper isekai anime without a guild to join. More attention. Can I become an adventurer? I have money, I can bribe you. We got a guy looking down on us. I should have expected this. Want to take this outside, buddy? I'll show you what a bear can do. So he's just an asshole, gotcha. Deborah. Well, I don't need your concern, sir. No, you. Is there a goblin nearby? I know I was watching Goblin Slayer. Is she implying that he's a goblin? He's a little tall to be a goblin, but yeah, he could be a hobgoblin. That tracks. Yeah, she's not taking anything from you. That belly. Well, we took care of that hobgoblin, didn't we? Any more questions? Any more comments or concerns? I didn't think so. Here's your paper. So she's 15, which is typical for an anime character. Bear. Title drop. I think it's at Yuna and Katakana too. The best job. After what she saw you do, I don't think she's gonna question it too much. If you've ever played RPG in your life, you know how this goes. Let's go with the wolf hunting. Goblin hunting makes me nervous for reasons. And that's the shot from the opening, more or less. So, you know, no big deal. Well, yeah, I mean, I got my 2 bear friends with me, so no big deal. Well, no, I figured somebody else could do that. I can't be bothered. Yeah? Is it bear related? Oh. They did seem to know each other quite well, so. Let's not jump to conclusions, okay, you know? Saying a bit much there, man. What, child labor laws? I like this idea. This is a good idea. Probably because of the bear suit. It's just so cute. I just want to hug you, and is that so much to ask? You know, gotta keep busy and all that. An emergency quest. Tiger wolf. Okay. It's like a mix of the 2 animals together, like a chimera kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, what exactly does this look like? Do you have a picture, ma'am? A water bear, isn't that a actual thing? The important things. So that, yeah, that's more tiger than wolf. Oh, are you kidding me, Fina? Is this just gonna be our dynamic? Ooh. Yeah, we're seeing some blood now. You really gotta take better care of yourself, Fina. Won't do them any good if you get yourself killed. And here we go. It's a perfect relationship. The perfect partner. Because you're cute, a hard worker, you need the help, your first friend she made in this world. There's plenty of reasons. Yeah, this is the second time we've had to save you. In one episode. Yeah, no Kyuu between us. Ah ha ha ha. Okay, yes, thank you for that. You know, Nate-chan. Bear beats little girl. You know, usually a title like that would imply death and eating. But not here, just hand-holding and smiling. Which is much better, by the way. EMT. Doesn't it stand for Emilia Maji Tenshi? Anone? Anone? Suddenly getting Hataraku Saibu flashbacks now. Anone is a very interesting name for a song. Wow, these two are cute together. And there's still plenty of girls to meet. Yeah, you can definitely feel that there are partners in the CD, like it really sells that. Bear goes on rampage. Yuna wouldn't go on a rampage. Do you mean another bear, or do you mean she goes on a rampage against enemies? I'm not quite sure what it means by that, but we'll find out. We'll find out next time. But anyway, this was the second episode of Kuma 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 Bear, and pretty good episode for sure. Now, I was not expecting the jump to actual isekai, because, well, for one thing, usually in isekai anime, they go to the isekai. I bit my tongue there. The isekai in the first episode, they get hit by Truck-kun or whatever, and they suddenly wake up in a fantasy world, right? But they didn't do that this time. I mean, even in the shows that are, you know, like this, where somebody's in a VR MMORPG like Overlord, you know, and it ticks past midnight, and then they're in the real world version of that game. It still happens in the first episode, from what I've seen. But this was actually the second episode where they decided to go full isekai. Although it's kind of complicated though, because the first episode, technically what it showed was the isekai version, right? But we just didn't know that as the audience. We were led to believe that was all just part of the VR game, because it transitioned from that to her just taking out the helmet, right? So, although I guess, but that was weird though, right? Because how that was after that, I guess it's just a matter of them trying to be misleading to the audience, right? Because after that we saw her, like, her regular avatar and stuff, but not before that. So I think it was just trying to be weird with the timeline to be as misleading as it could. But yeah, the entire first episode, what we saw really was the isekai version. Like we haven't actually seen any real her playing the original game, right? At all, because we barely saw her character avatar at all, really. It was just like a little bit at the end of first episode and like a little bit at the beginning of this episode. But everything we've seen her doing, like actual gameplay has been like the isekai world, right? So yeah, very interesting way to handle that whole thing for sure. So, you know, I'm okay with this being an isekai anime, you know. I mean, we get a lot of isekai anime, so there's that, but I don't mind it really at all. Really, although I would probably technically prefer it just being a VR game, but this is fine too. This is fine too. I'm not gonna complain about it, but it was something that surprised me a little bit with the episode for sure. So anyway, talking about what actually happened in the episode here, she got her bear suit, she got the survey. We did get confirmation that she does indeed wasn't addicted to the game. She straight up admitted that, and I guess the whole grandpa visit and cosign and all that stuff is no longer an issue. Right? So I guess that was kind of misleading too, because that's not really, it doesn't really matter at all, right? Because we're in the world now. So I guess nothing's really going to come of that, which I thought it would be. So it's kind of preparing for that, you know, maybe meeting the grandpa, going to school, we're meeting her friends. But yeah, none of that's happening. None of that's happening. Although some of them might be some of her friends, maybe if they played the game and got Isekai too somehow, because they're just as addicted to her as her. Like if she had a couple friends like that, it is possible that they'll meet her she'll meet them here, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that. It's just something that's technically possible, right? Because even Overlord, I mean, they talked about the possibility of meeting other players, other people from his guild or whatever in that world, in that show. So it's always possible. But anyway, for now, she met somebody who's just completely new to her. This girl, not Lena, what was her name? Fina. Fina. She met Fina, and it was a pretty typical, you know, girls in danger, let's go save her kind of thing. And she is somebody that you pretty much immediately want to help and protect because she's small, cute, hardworking. She's, you know, she's trying to help her sick mother and all that. Like, it's something, it's a motivation, it's, you know, that you can get behind somebody that you want to help. So naturally, Yuna gravitates to her because of that, you know, wanting to help her. And in addition to that, there's also some actual mutual assistance we can do for each other. Because Yuna's really powerful, you know, she can hunt things pretty well, but she's not really into the dismantling. Whereas this, you know, Fina girl's like, oh, you didn't dismantle it? Well, whip out my knife and let's start cutting. And then just stabs into it like it's no big deal. So a great dynamic for these two. And they just get along well in general. Like they really can, I can see them becoming really close friends over time. Like DED, I think DED was very telling. We had like a lot of hand holding and blushing and smiling. And I quite enjoyed that relationship between the two of them, and if we can get them progressively getting closer throughout the course of the show, that would be quite nice. Did they actually say how old she was? I'm not sure they did. I know they said Yuna was 15. I'm going to assume Yuna's like 12 or 13-ish. That's probably sounds about right, because she's not too much shorter than Yuna, but she is noticeably shorter. So I'm going to assume like a couple years younger than her. But yeah, she's definitely a very likable character for sure. And I'm happy Yuna's kind of entered a contract / friendship with her. That's great. But yeah, the actual action in the show is pretty good. Like, pretty much everything she did, like the show did a good job with animation and sound effects and stuff to really make me really feel the impact. Like when she threw the rock, for example, she threw the rock and I'm just sitting here like, oh, that's a pretty cool throw, I guess. And then it just got more intense partway through the throw, and it just got me all hyped up for it. It was, I don't know, kind of odd, but it was well done. And yeah, just seeing her test out various attacks and stuff and realize that the costume is kind of all she can use. She can't use the sword and all that. She's got to fully dedicate to this bear theme. It's almost like a cursed object in a way, really. So, yeah, very interesting situation she's in. It's really funny just seeing her walk through a town, everyone's just staring at her. Because from their perspective, they just see this random girl who they never met before, wearing a bear suit, just walking around town like it's no big deal. That's a weird sight. And then she goes to the guild hall to become an adventurer, and that's also pretty weird because you wouldn't look at this girl and think, yep, that girl's definitely an adventurer. Yep, she goes out and kills wolves, and that's probably a thing she does. That's not really an initial assumption you would make about her. So the people are probably pretty confused by that. And then when we had this one douchebag guy that's just like, hey, you suck, you shouldn't be here, go away. That's more or less what he said. And Yuna's not, she's got a spine. She's not gonna just back down from that or, you know, anything like that. She's like, oh, you're picking a fight with me. Okay, I gotcha. So, you want to take this outside? And they did, and she showed him what's what. So that was all great. That was all great. I do love Yuna quite a lot as a main character. As far as main characters go, I'd say she's pretty high tier for sure. Right. I mean, what's not to like about Yuna? You know, she's hard worker, she's helpful, she's nice, she's powerful, she's cute. There's really nothing not to like about her. She's pretty funny at times as well. It's looking like we had to save Fina twice in one episode. Like, girl, you need to take better care of yourself. Good thing we're partners now. So, and that was the episode. You know, Yuna's now been fully isekai. She's trying to learn more about how this world works and what she can do in it. And I think at this point, she's gotten herself pretty established. She's got, with the guild hall, be an adventurer. She's got this mutually beneficial partnership / friendship together with Fina. She's making pretty good money. I think the god narrator voice even said she got to like take over her money from the other world. So if that's the case, she's pretty well off financially as well. The one lady, I think she was like the innkeeper that she stayed at. She appreciated the cuteness of Yuna, the bear suit. So that was quite nice as well. I did quite like that scene and how Yuna responded to it. You know, Shinsen, I think was the word she used, because it was definitely different than a lot of other reactions, which were just weird stares and stuff. So, yeah, just a really fun, pleasant show to watch. Some pretty great characters, and there's still plenty of characters left to meet. So I'm quite enjoying this show, definitely. I don't have too much more to say about this episode, I don't think, but I like pretty much everything I saw. It took me a little bit to come to terms with the fact that this is in fact an isekai anime, but aside from that, it was very enjoyable episode, and I look forward to seeing how things kind of go from here. So, until then, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.